Hey guys, this is Angel bringing you another video on my high desert garden. This one is gonna be a video tour for the month of November. Believe it or not, it's not a spring video. Believe it or not, this is November. It's been very super cold, but as you can see on these images, it looks like it's a spring video. But no, it's November 15th, 2021, and I really hope you like it. It's gonna be a short video, a garden tour for the month of November. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy it. For the past couple of days, I've been noticing that the nasturtiums are taking off like crazy. I don't know if they are going to survive the cold winter. I think they might, because these are nasturtiums that overwintered last year. They stopped up producing flowers, but the plants themselves, even though they are super fragile in terms of not cold hardy, but the plants themselves, they made it. They survived the winter season last year. They didn't put out any flowers, but believe it or not, these guys were planted in 2020. Actually, they were planted the end of 2019. They overwinter for 2020, and they are still here. So just wanted to include that on the video. Check out this garden, guys. Literally, it looks like a spring video rather than a winter video, but this is how it is. Year after year, I keep seeing more surprises around my yard. Look at those zinnias. They did not do good at all during the summertime, but now that it's already almost winter, or it's already in the middle of November, and check them out. Are they beautiful or what? Man, I literally feel like I'm making a summer or winter video, but very soon these guys are gonna come to an end. But that is the life up here in the high desert. Oh well, I'm gonna show you what I'm growing. All the cold hardy plants that I'm starting on the other side of the yard. Check out those. Man, look at these flowers. I came out this morning. I was not gonna make a video in November, but I'm like, what the heck, why not? Not a lot of gardeners are uploading videos lately, so I decided to make my own. As you can see, I'm already starting more nasturtiums on this side of the yard, as well as California poppies. As you can see, I scattered a whole bunch of seed. California poppy seed, and also some nasturtiums. This garden is gonna explode in spring 2022, and I'm gonna make sure that I make lots of spring videos for you guys. So I really hope you guys like this content. I know there's a lot of negative things going on in the world right now, so watching garden videos is very relaxing for me, and that's the reason why I keep uploading this type of content onto the YouTube platform. So another thing that is thriving in November, as you can see, are my Carolina Reapers. I've been giving lots of these guys away to my neighbors, co-workers, family members. I've been making salsas on my own, and man, it's been a great year for reapers. I just keep composting most of it because these guys are way too hot. You really don't want to go overboard and start eating too many reapers, because it's not good for your health. But oh my goodness, salsas come out really good. Really recommend it. This is the yellow reaper, and I got more reapers on this side of the yard. As you can see, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I didn't pull these plants out the end of summer because really they were not producing very much. They were just lagging, and they didn't even have any flowers. But as soon as the cooler temperature came around, the garden just exploded with them. So FYI, the Carolina Reapers, they actually kind of like the cooler temperatures, despite the freezing nights that we've been having this couple of days. Check this out. A friend of mine gave me a whole bunch of leaves from his house. He was just gonna dump them in the trash can, but I told him to give them to me, and I just scattered the leaves all over the ground. Look at that. Do not be wasting any organic matter, guys. You need that for your garden. What that's gonna do to me is going to reflect the hot summer heat, and that's beneficial for your plants. First time I'm gonna be growing bunching onions in pots. I had a little bag bag of seed that I bought from Lowe's. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just scattered a bunch of seed. This is where I had my some of my summer crops, and I was done with them. And rather than just dumping the soil, which is still good, I reused it, and now I'm growing bunching onions, and I know they will make it through winter because it's a cold hardy plant. I'm also growing some cold hardy plants. I believe this is I forgot the name of this plant, but I know it's also doing really good. More bunching onions that were transplanted onto this pot. And I'm sorry, this is broccoli, and as you can see, it's doing excellent. More zinnias on this side. More and more zinnias are coming out. They don't want to say goodbye to 2021. I keep just noticing more and more every day. This is the strawberry patch. As you can see, it's packed with new plants, new growth. I'm not gonna be adding any amendments this year or any more soil like I did last year. I'm just gonna let them be, and hopefully I'm gonna have a good year 2022 for them. Radishes. These guys are these radishes. This variety is called watermelon radish. Look at these guys. They are huge. When you slice them in half, on the inside, they're red on the inside and white on the outside. Pretty weird, huh? But they go really good with your salads. Super delicious. Really recommend these guys. They're called the watermelon radish. Got them all over the place. I'm gonna eat these guys with my breakfast today. Got more on this side. The keen peppers. And these are long raised beds. I'm gonna be growing my beets. As you can see, the beets already progressing. More beets, and I planted more little guys right here. So this raised bed is gonna be packed with beets. Also got more cauliflower on this side. I'm gonna have some kale this year, red Russian kale, more cauliflower, and let me see what else I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna be ending this video because there's really not much to show anymore. More bunching onions, and this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look how beautiful this garden looks. No water, just very small amount of water that I've been using lately on this side. But I wanted to show you how beautiful it is to live in the high desert. I know I do complain a lot about the cold weather, the wind, the heat, but For the most part, I'm very happy up here in the high desert, even though I have to start fresh every year. But for the most part, it's pretty nice. Look at this, middle of November, and it looks like maybe what do you say, middle of March, early April? What do you think? Leave your comments below. More nasturtiums on this side of the yard, and I keep scattering more nasturtiums throughout the yard. Last year it was crazy. I had nasturtiums all over the place, but this year I'm gonna be more organized, and I'm gonna try to reduce them to by 50%, because these guys can be super invasive if you just let them go crazy. As you can see, I still have cherry tomatoes. I believe these guys are the sun gold. And once again, it's been very cold up here in the high desert, but yet the sun golden tomatoes are still putting out flowers. I don't know how much longer they're gonna stick around, but I'm enjoying them as much as I can, because I know that they're not gonna be around for too long. Check this out, guys. If you guys are still have tomatoes in your yard, I would love to hear that in your comments. I'm sure that some people that live in subtropical areas, I know they probably still have them around, but when you live in the high desert, it's a whole different story. This is my garlic patch. I normally grow garlic in pots, but this year tried to do something a little bit different, and I planted them directly into my raised bed. They're not doing that great because it's been very cold, but they should be ready for harvesting probably the end of March 2022. More radishes. This is a whole different variety on this side. Radishes are super delicious, guys, and so easy, super easy to grow. Really recommend these guys. These guys were started I would say about 30 days ago. The other raised bed where I have my watermelon radishes, those were started about 60 days ago. And as you can see, they are growing super large. These guys are the small variety, and these guys are only 30 days. And oh wow, check this out. I wasn't expecting to see this. This is the Icicle Radish that maybe a seed got dropped on accident, but I was not expecting to see. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's a combination of Icicle radishes and some other varieties. I just built this metal structure between me and my neighbor, because he has a lot of weed that kept coming over my the side of my yard. So I built this barrier with sheet metal, and I have a better result. Not gonna have all that weed on my side anymore, so it's gonna work out pretty good. My pineapple experiment is still doing pretty good. I can see that the leaves are starting to turn a little yellowish color, and the winter's barely starting, so that's not a good sign, guys. I think once it drops all the way down to 10 Fahrenheit, that's probably gonna look like, but it's an experiment. Hopefully they'll overwinter. So I'm gonna be ending this video by showing you this last raised bed. I have lots of volunteer nasturtiums all over the place. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think they're gonna take over this yard, because once again, the cold weather is probably just gonna kill them before they even put out any flowers. More volunteer carrots on this side. This is the raised bed where I had all my cherry tomatoes. But now I keep noticing volunteer plants from 2021, actually from 2020, last winter. red Russian kale, dinosaur kale, celery is still doing good. Look at this. I have my own celery. I made a video on how to grow celery in pots. If you guys want to check it out, as you can see, it's a good idea. You can move the pot around as you decide. More sun golden tomato. This is the a volunteer plant that I rescued from the ground. This one was transplanted into this pot, and as you can see, I still have tomatoes, guys. Leave me comments in the comment section if you still have tomatoes in your yard like I do. More celery. This is my Romaine lettuce patch. They look droopy because I was out here last night watering them. I've been gone for the past 4 days. Came back last night and I just do some nice watering on this. I'm gonna come out here this afternoon and harvest some of the tops of this romaine lettuce. I'm gonna make me a nice salad using my cherry tomatoes, some of the green red tomatoes that I bought on the market. So yeah, it's gonna be, these guys are gonna be in my salad today. Delicious. I also have this pot. Got some different variety of carrots. More nasturtiums on this side right here. My loquats are doing excellent. More nasturtiums. If you guys have any questions on how to grow nasturtiums in the high desert, I have made some videos at the beginning of this year, so you can get some tips on how you can grow nasturtiums in the high desert. Got some morning glories. I'm trying to eliminate the morning glories from growing in this yard because they're just too invasive. I'm not crazy about morning glories anymore. When I first moved into this mobile home, Spark, I brought lots of them, but they took over the yard and you don't want that. I wanted to show you these guys, these plants. Believe it or not, every time I come out here and try to make a video on them, I forget the name. Oh, not today. These guys are called kohlrabi. Very, very delicious vegetable. Not very common to see in the market, but that's what it's called. This is the Pur Purple Kohlrabi, and this is the white Vienna Kohlrabi. Very, very delicious. I saute them with garlic and onion. That's how I eat them. They kind of taste like the chayote squash, but the texture is a little bit harder. Super delicious. You can grow it. The plant itself looks like the fruit itself. They look like an alien type of fruit, but it's super delicious. Yep, I didn't forget this time. It's kohlrabi, white Vienna, and the purple kohlrabi. All right, guys. So this is all I have for you guys today. I don't have anything else to show you, and I will be making the video for the month of December in 30 more days. Look at this. These guys are all volunteer plants from last year. I did not plant this. I also forgot the name of it, but here it is. Alright guys, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you have any questions, any suggestions, please, I will be expecting your comments in the comment section below. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.